We want to turn now to the death of groundbreaking actor and civil rights activist Sidney Poitier. President Biden called Poitier a once-in-a-generation actor, an advocate whose work carried so much dignity, power, and grace that it changed the world on and off the big screen. He was 94. CBS's Jim Axelrod looks back on the life and career of a Hollywood legend.
The salutes and celebrations later in his life were all so sweet for Sidney Poitier. But his climb to the highest echelon of American culture was long and hard.
I've been mad all my natural life.
As he confronted deeply entrenched racism at every step.
I had no power except the power to say no.
And forced white Hollywood to begin taking a look at itself.
You think of yourself as a colored man. I think of myself as a man.
Raised on a tomato farm in the Bahamas with little formal education.
I don't want him. I want a white doctor.
Sidney Poitier headed to Hollywood in 1950.
Where did they go?
Playing roles that pierced the step and fetch it, Amos and Andy stereotypes.
All I want is to be able to stand in front of my boy, like my father never was able to do to me, and tell him that he'll be somebody in this world besides a servant and a chauffeur.
The first black actor to be nominated for an Oscar for The Defiant Ones in 1959.
The winner is Sidney Poitier.
He'd be the first to win one 5 years later for Lilies of the Field. With this A-list stature, he didn't ask for respect as much as he demanded it.
You ask me questions that fall continually within the Negro-ness of my life. I am artist, man, American, contemporary. I am an awful lot of things.
Poitier's influence would stretch far beyond movie theaters. As civil rights took center stage, he helped organize the March on Washington.
Mom, this is John. He thinks you're gonna faint because he's a Negro.
But it was his bearing on screen that most powerfully challenged the realities of American life.
Virgil, that's a funny name for a boy that comes from Philadelphia. What do they call you up there?
They call me Mr. Tibbs.
Hello, love.
Illuminating what we needed to see with a grace and dignity that's still so badly needed and will still be so sorely missed.
That's it.
Jim Axelrod, CBS News.
Missed so much indeed.